New Year, everyone. It's Amanda here with your Teen RuneScope. Thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to take a moment here at the beginning of the new year to thank all of the subscribers for supporting the channel, and also a special shout out to my regulars, my clients who come back to me again and again for readings. And some of you have been with me going on 5 years now, almost since the beginning. Some of you have been with me since the beginning. So thank you for choosing the channel and choosing me to read for you. I very much appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I do encourage you to watch the previous month's videos and see if those resonate with you, if I'm connecting with your energy. If I am, please do click the subscribe button, because then you will get the videos delivered to your subscription feed when you log into your YouTube account. New videos will be there and pop up in your subscriptions. You can also hit the little bell and set up notifications if you want to be notified whenever I upload new content. This reading is a little bit different because I cover the beginning of the year with the runes or the tarot, and then the second part of the year with the runes of the tarot. They let me know which one wants to go first, but the deck I'm using for these this year is the Paulina Tarot. And this is a beautiful deck by Paulina Cassidy. She's actually one of my favorite artists. It's very fairy tale-esque. So I hope you will enjoy it as much as I do. For those of you who would like your Teen RuneScope, I have posted those over on my Vimeo channel. They are available, and they include the spiritual guidance for February. So if you want to get that as well, just click the link below. Your Teen Career and Finance RuneScope is also over there and available for those of you who would like a more focused look at money, career, finances, studies, all of that good stuff. So yeah, you will find all of those details below. Just click or tap show more or the little arrow beneath the video to check that out. But without further ado, let's see what teen holds for you. Hey Capricorn! The runes wanted to go first with you, so we are going to let them tell us about wearing 13, and then we will move to the tarot to take a look at I-13. So first of all, which runes want to speak to Cappies? Tell us about wearing 13 for Capricorns. They want to tell us a lot. As always, Capricorn, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply specifically to you. Some are going to be for the other Capricorns that are watching. That's why I always encourage you to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That can give you additional messages and information about what's going to be going on for you the first half of the year and the second half of the year. If you would like something far more specific, you can always schedule a private consultation with me. I do those on Skype. I am offering the 1 hour New Year's readings where we do 2 readings just like this for the first part of the year and the second part of the year with questions included. That's $30, or you can always schedule the standard minute session for $4. Okay. What's going on? Challenge or focus. That's where we always start. Well, we're through the challenge or focus seems to be some sort of separation. Something's on a freeze or something. You'd be freezing someone out. They'd be freezing you out. There's some sort of stopped energy here. But, I mean, this could have been just carryover from last year. Doesn't mean it's new in this first part of the year. Or it could just be things are slow. There are delays. Maybe this first part of the year for reasons that you're not yet aware of, because the rune of the hidden is here. There'd be reasons that things are taking longer than you wanted. Maybe you're out of the gate here and where you really wanted to accomplish something quickly, and it's going to take longer than you expect, or it's just going to take more patience or more care, so. But for some of you, this could just be a severance of ties. Maybe some of you went through a divorce last year. Some of you could be going through a divorce here, but although I don't really see that for a ton of you. I feel like for most of you, this is you still dealing with what's already happened. But yeah, it could be a divorce from a person, divorcing from a situation, leaving a job. But it's coming up as your challenge. So this could also be a situation or a person you want to get away from, but you can't for whatever reason. You've got to stick it out. However, though, with Pedro here next to Thursaz, there could be like a stroke of unexpected luck that allows you to do this, or an opportunity to leave a situation or a relationship behind could come up kind of out of nowhere, like very serendipitously. Because this rune always indicates you could be in the right place at the right time to change a situation that seems stopped or delayed, or to fix a situation. This could also be like somebody you haven't been speaking to, or that you broke up with, or that there's been like a separation, and you're out and about and you run into this person at the store or whatever, and then you're kind of, or you bump into them on the street, and then you kind of are forced to talk to them. For whatever reason, whatever this serendipitous right place, right time situation is, it's going to work in your favor. Whatever happens is what's precisely supposed to happen. Now, in the present, so this would be the end of December going into January, you have Legas. So this could be a very intuitive female helping you with something. This could be somebody, giving you some very spiritual or intuitive advice. It could be your own intuition really kicking up, Capricorn. You could feel like you know what's going on with someone at a distance. Again, talking about this Esau, this kind of separation. Like, even though maybe you haven't seen or talked to somebody in a while, it's like you know what's going on with them. You know what they're thinking at that time into early January. You're just getting like a little spidey senses, right? Or you're getting, you be having dreams about somebody. You could be having visitations from loved ones who have crossed over in your dreams, and they'd be telling you things about what's going on with this person, especially if it's another family member that you are estranged from, or that you've had an argument with, or some sort of disagreement with. It could be grandma or mom or dad or grandpa coming to talk to you in your dream about maybe this person or this situation. And it turns out later that this will end up being maybe something that really happens, something that they tell you. It's kind of, there's a futuristic bent to this, like a prophecy. Very cool. This could also mean that you just intuitively know what to do, what to say in a situation. To fix it, to heal it, you intuitively know what to do. Or you intuitively know what needs to be done, or about a goal that you want to achieve here in the first part of the year. You know how to achieve it, or you know how to maybe sweet talk the boss into giving you a raise, or like you just know how to handle a certain situation in order to fix it, or to get what you want, or to achieve your goal. This could also be a female friend, a female family member who is just very caring and giving and helpful to you. Maybe especially their intuition or their connection, as it were. Now, the help that's going to be available to you the first part of the year, we have got Tyr and Rido in reverse. So any delays are helping you, because it's kind of like when this happens, when this starts, it's going to be full steam ahead, no turning back. So there's something that you're going to be going after, and it's going to take all of your focus. So the delays or going back to the drawing board are either going to help you make it better, because it is going to be maybe in those sessions where, oh God, I have to go back and redo or relook at this. It's going to be during those times that you get these brilliant ideas and you wouldn't even discover maybe how to make this work if you weren't going back or doing that. Because it's like a stroke of luck or a stroke of inspiration here. So for you, this could be career related to a project, or a job that you want, or a school that you want to get into. It's like you have this inspired idea of how to make something happen, but it's only after you have to go back and fix it, or maybe the third or fourth time you go back and redo it or look at it. Now, this could also be you having to go visit somebody, talk to somebody that you've had a disagreement with, an argument with, that you don't really want to do it, but it's going to be a help to you to do that, to fix that relationship, to repair that relationship. It could be a difficult conversation that needs to be had and you're trying to avoid it. Or you keep putting it off. And but it's going to be a huge help to you. It's going to help you achieve what you want. Tear always means victory. It always means achievement. Rido in reverse, though, can mean some delays, some challenges, or overcoming those. Now, this can also mean things that take long, as we were talking about, anything that takes longer. Again, it's for a reason. It's because once this takes off, it's going to be your sole focus and there's not going to be time for anything else. So it is, and it just be because that's the way you are, in a personal way. Like once you get this job, you're not going to have time for any social life. Or so maybe it's being delayed until you meet, someone, or there could be hundreds of reasons why something would be delayed. Just trust it, frustrating though it be. This could also be having to go see a specialist, it could be health related. Tear can sometimes be health related, and it indicates you'll have a victory, but you could have to go see a specialist to find out what is wrong, what's blocking this coming up specifically, what's blocking this, why isn't this happening, or why is this happening? How can I block this from happening? There is, and it may be quite a distance that you have to travel, but this is how you're going to overcome whatever this is, okay? It could also be getting a sick relative to go see someone, or somebody who's dealing with a health issue. It could be getting them to travel to go see a specialist. And that is how this situation is healed or rectified, or they're able to manage it better. They're victorious over it. What must be accepted? We've got Fehu in reverse and Soalu, the sun, in reverse. But there could be some sort of money loss, or you could be dealing with less money for whatever reason. Some of you take a position that pays less just because, again, you wanted to divorce yourself from this situation and you finally get a job, but maybe it's less money or there are less benefits, or you could just have a big expense, something that comes up between where you that is, you have to throw a lot of money at it to fix it. It could be anything, a car that, you have to replace, or a home that needs something breaks and it needs to get fixed, or, a partner could lose a job. You could lose a job, unfortunately, Capricorn, and then you have to kind of scramble to replace the money. Or figure out or figure out how you're going to make this work. But yeah, there could be changes with income, changes with money. There could be, if those of you that are waiting on a settlement or a payout, it could be delayed or not was what was expected. So there could be some adjustments with that. Now, Capricorn, you do have Saturn in your sign. It moved in of 18, and it will be there for 2.5 years. So Saturn restricts us. You could find that the next 2.5 years, you've really got to kind of buckle your belt in some area of life. It's kind of a wild card energy. I have experienced Saturn in a sun sign. And it's kind of a wild card energy because it can manifest restrictions or obstacles in more than one area of life and or multiple areas of life, just how I experienced it. Or one area, but it affects like money. If it's affecting your money, well, that can affect your ability to do a lot of things, right? So it can restrict you in doing a lot of things that you would like to do or invest in or that sort of thing. And that seems to be for many of you where we're starting out. There's some change in income, there's some change in money, or there could be, just big changes in the market. If you have investments, you want to look at that and kind of reorganize your portfolio, or you meet with your financial advisor and head it off at the pass, right? See what you can do and switcheroo around before you lose, if you're losing money. Definitely not the best time for investing in new things or investing in taking on investment opportunities, at least not very through November, because it seems like it would most certainly end in a loss here. The outcome, though, of February 2, it looks really good. Unexpectedly, we have some unexpected joy, or yeah, because Hagelos is here. So there's surprising joy or news of efforts, rewards being given. So those of you that this is a legal situation, if this is an offer that you are rejecting, or if you've been, maybe if you lose your job or your partner loses a job, there is, they get another one here before the end of June, or you find another one. And it has something to do with the legal system, law, justice. I don't know, maybe somebody's going to cop school. Maybe you're going to become a police officer or a security officer. I'm just seeing a sidearm. So I'm seeing somebody who, like, their job is protecting. Some of you could be you singletons could be meeting someone new. You could be meeting someone doing something you love. And it's a very karmic relationship, because Yera also talks about karma. And now some of these things we're talking about here, for some of you, happen the second part of the year and vice versa. The time frames, again, for some people, they can kind of bleed over into each other. But this would be a wonderful new beginning. And this is a person who start out as a friend as well. And you could meet them at a new job, especially if you are working, like, yeah, as a paralegal or working for an attorney, or if you are, you could even meet them if you have to, like, take something down to, like, the courthouse or something, or to the, and file something, or go apply for something, and you have to go through some sort of governmental bureaucratic organization in order to do that. It could be that. But this is basically just saying there's going to be some wonderful, joyful news. For some of you, it could be news of a pregnancy, your own or someone else's. For some of you, maybe that's what you're working on. But Yera indicates you're going to see the reward for your effort. Many of you, particularly by of 18 here. And for others of you, it's a wonderful new friendship or relationship or friendship that later turns into a romantic partnership. You could be making it legal. That could be the most, this person could end up proposing to you, or you could end up proposing to them, and you guys have so much in common if this is a new relationship or a new friendship even. You really enjoy all the same things. It's like, it's almost like you're meeting your twin for some of you. And it's unexpected. It's in an unexpected way. So this is not going to be online. This is not going to be when you're out looking, when you're on the prowl, This is going to be when you're just doing something you enjoy, or trying to do something you enjoy, trying to file paperwork for a license to start your own business, or something of that nature, and you could meet this person. Let's move on to a life prayer. Challenge or focus, we've got 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you're looking to recoup a loss for some of you, this 5 of Pentacles. In reverse, it does mean a period of you're trying to bring a period of financial difficulty to an end, or trying to, recoup this money loss, recoup whatever, maybe, again, you had to spend a lot on something that, an unexpected amount, or replacing this salary because your partner lost their job, or you left a job, or lost a job, and now you have to find one that will make up for that, or a job that will at least get you over the hump here this second part of the year. So from what I'm seeing here, Capricorn, Saturn seems to be affecting money and finances and resources for the most of you. That seems to be what we're looking at. He could be focused on something else next year, but we're looking at the transit here. And for a lot of you, though, it's just to motivate you to start doing what you should have been doing all along. Now, in the present energy, you've got the 10 of Pentacles. So that is an excellent money card. So this is going into, so I think you're feeling a lot more confident. Again, maybe somebody is starting a new job in that time period here at the beginning of summer or thereabouts, or maybe getting a loan from family. The 10 of Pentacles can also refer to family, especially older family members, parents, grandparents. You could be getting an inheritance. Sorry about that, Capricorn. I always forgot that these yearly rune scopes are longer than what I'm used to doing, so the memory card gets full more quickly, and I forget about it. So had to deal with that. But as I was saying, yeah, there's a coming into some money or being loaned some money, or it's like your family will take care of you, help you, support you, either financially or otherwise. It doesn't just have to be financially, but because we've got the Deck of Pentacles here, we could be talking about like the needs of life, the tangible things, practical support and help. So if it's not money, it could be, if it's pregnancy here, throwing a shower, getting gifts, helping you with take care of the baby, or helping you purchase a home, co-signing for you on something. But I really feel like for most of you, this is a loan from a family member, or an inheritance, some sort of will or estate, some valuable possession coming to you from a family member, or that will be coming to you. And it is this that's going to end your recoup this loss or this financial difficulty that you have experienced the first half of the year here. It can also be a job offer. It can also be you, like you got a line on a job here that's going to really help you. And it's going to be a lot more money. The Ten of Pentacles, again, is one of the highest. I think it is the highest money card in the deck. Yeah, it's definitely the highest money card in the deck. Wheel of Fortune can mean that too. It can be, and that's a major arcana, so it can be a little higher than that. But this would be a good salary for sure. Or it could be your partner getting a bonus, or a better paying job, something that's really going to help you refill the coffers, so to speak. Now, the help that's going to be available to you the second part of the year. That's fly through bar. We've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is recouping something that was stolen from you. I mean, some of you guys could be the victim of theft here. Maybe that's what happened for some of you, Capricorn. Because this card in the upright is like somebody thieving, lying, deceiving you, or you losing something, then somebody taking something from you, or betraying you in some way, or being sneaky about something. But in the help, in the reverse, this is like, yeah, you getting back something you thought you'd lost, or being able to do something you thought you would not be able to do. That's the help to you. So yeah, you're either recouping this money, replacing it. If something was stolen from you, taken from you, if somebody was doing something illegal and you took them to court, because we did have Jera here, Yera, people say it different ways. We did have some of you going to court, trying to get a settlement, trying to get, maybe for some of you it was a divorce settlement. You're trying to, and you thought you weren't going to get this property or this money or this possession that's worth a lot of money. You thought you'd lost it to another family member, to an ex-partner or soon-to-be ex-partner, and then it's back on the table, and it's really going to help you fix your financial situation. So this could also be someone you thought was lost to you coming back. So again, if this separation was a person, rather than just a delay with money coming to you, or something of that nature, you could be reuniting in the second part of the year. This person could be coming back around. There could be renewal here. This could also be a job offer, or a company that you used to work for wanting to hire you back. So if something happens in this first part of the year and you're laid off or something, this could be them calling you back, like, hey, you know what? We can't do without you. That's the way with most Capricorns. I mean, if a company lays you off, they're going to feel it pretty quickly, because Capricorns are usually all about work. So there are exceptions. I try not to paint with a broad brush, but when I'm doing general readings, it's kind of, that's the whole essence of the whole thing. It's general, right? But yeah, this could be a job wanting to hire you back, or an offer that you declined, or maybe you were in the top 2 when you interviewed, but they gave the position to somebody else. Maybe this person doesn't work out and they're coming back to you. Hey, you were our second runner up here, or do you want to? Actually, it's the first runner-up. You were our next in line. Are you still interested? Here's the salary. Here's the offer. Let us know what you think. So There's something coming back around, an opportunity, a person, a lost item, a stolen item, compensation for that item, that sort of thing. So yeah, if somebody takes from you, Capricorn, take them to court if you can, or if somebody's trying to take something that's yours, especially if it's something, for some of you, maybe this was an heirloom, maybe this was a valuable property or item, piece of jewelry, like family generational valuable thing that was passed down, and some other family members trying to take it, and it was left to you or given to you, and someone else is trying to finagle it in a will or in a divorce settlement or something of that nature, and it seemed like it's going to be taken from you. It may even be taken from you at a time. Somebody even if it's a family member, brazenly just steal this from you, Capricorn. I mean, everybody's family's different. I don't know. Maybe you've got some particularly nasty people in your family, and they would, there's somebody who would do something like that. You will get it back, I feel. Or they're at the very least going to be ordered to give it back to you, and then you can sue if they don't. Now, what must be accepted about her? We've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So there's a period of waiting that is coming to an end. So if the first part of the year, again, whatever this is that maybe is taking a long time, if it's being delayed, if you're trying to get pregnant, any of you are going to succeed with that by the end of the first half of the year. But for those of you that haven't, the smaller percentage of you, it's going to happen in the second part of the year, or you decide to adopt. Some of you be going through adoption with Yara here. This could be legal proceedings to adopt a child, to foster children. For some of you, this could be a process, either fertility treatments or something like that, or having to go to a doctor's office in order to get this done, or it could be just the legal proceedings of trying to adopt, and the huge amounts of money, because Fehu reversed is, that this could be that as well. It's definitely not cheap to get a child, to adopt a child. Well, no matter how you get a child, they're not cheap, right? So, there's no more waiting here, this second part. So some of you be waiting for a candidate. Maybe you even tried before, but the child was placed with someone else and you were just heartbroken. And now you're able, to finally bring a baby home. You're chosen as the parents. For others of you, this is a job opportunity that maybe you've been trying to get on at this place for a long time, or you've been trying to get this promotion. You've been trying to get this step up the ladder, and or been wanting to leave a situation. Now you're finally able to do it because your partner gets a step up or a promotion. But there is increase coming here, and it's ending a period of waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally we get what we want here, or what I've been waiting so long for. And for some of you, it's just the payout, the return of an item, the return of a person, a child, or a new job. That's the way it's coming through here, most succinctly. The outcome of life, we have the Emperor. So this could be a person in your life. It could be an Aries specifically. It could be your father. It could be your mate if he is becoming a father. It could be you, especially if you have Aries, Sag, or Leo, rising or moon. The Emperor is an authority figure, generally speaking. So it could be the boss at your new job. It could be this person calling you back. This could be the judge telling you this is the decision, telling your family member, hey, you have to return this to Capricorn. You stole this from Capricorn. You got to give it back. This is the final word. And this could just be symbolizing that you, especially if you are a male Capricorn, you're becoming a parent. You're becoming the authority figure. Or if you are a female Capricorn, your mate, whether they are male or female, are going to be more the disciplinarian, the authority figure. For some of you, you could be becoming the authority figure, Capricorn. But I think for many of you, this is another person. This is either your mate who is becoming like the father figure or the authoritarian, the authority figure. Like this is the person who's going to, do the groundings and things if it is in relationship to becoming a parent. This could also be your father, Capricorn. He could be, for some of you, maybe he's this person that's returning that you had a falling out with or an argument with, and now he's coming back around. There's a reconnection or an attempt with that. Because the Ten of Pentacles is here, and that's always kind of, to me, the older members of the family, generations, things like that. But for you, this is also a new boss. This is, he's very fair, but he is very, like, there's a structure. There are rules that you will have to follow. But Capricorn, you don't have problems with that. It's kind of normal for you. You're ruled by Saturn, which is now in your sun sign. Saturn is at home in Capricorn. So, you deal with that energy a lot better. And this year is really evidence of that. Yes, there are some challenges, but still, this is a pretty good year. Like, this is maybe the best reading I've ever seen for a sign that has Saturn in it. So count yourself lucky. The Sagittarians were not as lucky. They had some very, very difficult readings last year. And honestly, it looked like they were still kind of coming out of it here. I've already done their reading, and it looks like a pretty exciting year for you Capricorns, and that like you're going to be able to manage. So if any of you were frightened by the fact that Saturn was moving into Capricorn, don't be. This is not anything you're not going to be able to handle. Now, if you're too attached or too reliant on money as a source of happiness or as a source of your only thought, that could be challenging because, there are going to be some hiccups there. There are going to be some unexpected things when it comes to that. But again, it's going to be recouped and quickly too. Like we go from that happening and then like second part of the year, things coming back around. Now, others of you could be becoming the boss. Like you could be promoted to head honcho. And that comes with a hefty raise. You could also be starting your own business, starting a family business, or the family business is left to you. You are now the owner of the family business. That's your inheritance for some of you. For those of you that are single, this Emperor could be this person that you are meeting. If you didn't meet him the first part of the year, you could be meeting him the second part of the year. And he'd be a bit older than you. Quite a bit older than you if you're in your 20s or 30s, especially. But yeah, he could be very good for you. It will be a very solid relationship. He's a reliable person. He's not all over the place with his energy. He's very focused and probably kind of a workaholic, but Capricorns, you are too, again, generally speaking. So I don't think you would have a problem dealing with that energy. Authority is going to be on your side, particularly the second part of the year. So any decision you're waiting to hear back from, it seems like to me you're going to get a yes answer from people in positions of power, bosses, judges, cops. If you get pulled over for a speeding ticket here, Capricorn, I think you can talk your way out of it. Or, you just have that charm about you. But that's what I see, Capricorn. All in all, a good year, an exciting year. Again, any losses, material losses, are going to be recouped here the second part of the year or replaced with something even better. So try not to freak out. Best of luck with that, Capricorn. Happy New Year once again, and I will see you back here next time.